Hello there, Drew Hanish, Whiskey Lore, and time for another whiskey tasting. Today I am doing a tasting of a whiskey that I bumped into not too long ago when I was looking through at my local whiskey shop, and I was thinking about buying a Craigellachie 13 to replace the one that I currently have, but is starting to run low. And instead, what I found was Craigellachie 13 Armagnac finish. Now, I had heard nothing about this coming out. The regular 13 has just won Best Whiskey of the Year, or was in some kind of competition recently where it got the praise it deserves. To me, Craigellachie 13 is a wonderfully, it's got a lot of different flavors going on. It is one of those whiskeys that you kind of have to pay attention to rather than just drink. This one is going to be a little different than that. It is. So I'm going to do a little tasting on this. Also, I am back from Colorado. I had a great time while I was there. Went to a baseball game, saw a baseball player tackled by fans. I mean, after hearing over the loudspeaker, "Do not go on the field, you will be prosecuted." And apparently 2 or 3 fans decided they wanted to jump out and get a selfie with one of the guys in the outfield for the Atlanta Braves. Go figure. And I went to a bar right outside of there because I was to the game too early to go inside. I love watching batting practice, but I was too early for that. So I stopped in the bar and I said, "What do you have on well?" And they said, "Oh, we've got Evan Williams." And I thought, well, that's not bad. All right, go ahead and pour me an Evan Williams. And really enjoyed just sipping on my Evan Williams before I went to a game. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So, the other point about Colorado is that I have some whiskey tastings coming up because I brought 3 bottles back with me from there, and 2 of them are peated. Okay, so it's coming soon, but I want some more time with those before I jump in and do a nosing and tasting. So 46% ABV. Some really nice, I actually get a little bit of vanilla along with pear and some apple on this, and a smoke note, a nice little foresty smoke note. It is not a Isla medicinal. It is just like somebody's burning logs in the background. Really nice. And maybe I'm getting a little bit of I want to say a sour note. Not a bad sour note, like an apple sour, no, like green apple. There may be some other fruits going on in there as well. Cheers. It is very different in terms of, wow, pineapple, really strong. Wow. Love the worm tub, a little peppery on the end. Love the worm tub because it gives a heavier body to the whiskey. It still comes through here, even with the Armagnac finish. You got some cinnamon going on. You got, the smoke is not on the palate as much as it is on the nose. Some caramel in there, but the cinnamon, pineapple just stays with you. It is really, really nice. And unlike Craigellachie 13, the unfinished version, where I say you need to sit there and sip on it and pay attention to it, this one, take a sip. That pineapple's right there. You will know it. The flavors are very present. It's not as, it's like some of that more, there's baking spice in there, there's other things, but the subtle stuff is below. And again, this may be one of those whiskeys that the more you sit with it, the more you get. But I find the regular Craigellachie 13 is the one that you want to study. This one is going to tell you what it is as soon as you taste it. Very Speyside in terms of the apple and pear kind of notes coming through, and then that pineapple at the end is really, really nice. So 2 thumbs up. Craigellachie, I am a big fan of theirs. Someday I'll get to taste the 17. When I was in Colorado, I found a whiskey shop there. When I walked into the whiskey shop, I was like, oh, what is that smell? And this woman had walked by me with her little dog, and apparently the dog had left some treats behind, and then she stepped in it apparently all the way up. You know, hey, just desserts. It would have been nice if she came down and let the owner know. Somebody could have gone sliding around on that stuff. But unfortunately, she didn't, so I alerted him. You couldn't miss it, though. Man, it stunk in the front of the place. But what I was getting at was they had the Craigellachie 13 there, but this was, or 17, but this was one of those really overpriced liquor stores that has a fantastic selection, but they are going to charge you for it, because I think that 17 year I saw was $150. I'm like, not doing it, not doing it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe if you'd like to watch more of these down the road. And until next time, cheers and Slainte. Little wine notes on the front too. Wow. Apple really is strong. And then that pineapple.